Hi there, I'm Christy. I'm from Northern Alberta, Canada, and today I am participating in the Pantry Challenge. Today I am doing a breakfast kind of dish. Today what I was doing was making recipes with freeze-dried food for future trips that we will be taking as a family. With everything that's going on in the world, a lot of the time when we do any traveling or go anywhere, our family likes to stay off the beaten path, and we do a lot of our own home preparations and such. So freeze-dried options and recipes that I can kind of make as staples to make ahead of time, even 6 months ahead of time, we can just grab and go and essentially not have any costs, extra costs during the time of travel because of the freeze drying that I have done in place. So today is kind of like a pantry challenge and a creation of mine, an invention, but trust me, it's good. You're gonna wanna stick around for this. In this video, you're gonna get to see me make this. And you're also going to get to see me make this. It's the same ingredients, kind of one substitution, but it's really good and you're gonna wanna stick around for this. Today's pantry challenge, I was experimenting using some freeze-dried raw eggs, which I used 2 tablespoons of freeze-dried raw eggs. I also used 1 tablespoon of freeze-dried pumpkin. The pumpkin had been roasted and then freeze-dried and then ground up, but I would totally use like fresh ingredients for this. I'm just experimenting with my freeze-dried ingredients for future use, and of course they're pantry items. I added 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and a dash of salt, and then I added yay much of cashew milk. Because I'm being a little bit more creative with my shelf-stable ingredients for future use to make little packets up for traveling in a camper, I don't have the exact measures, so I'm just winging it. But I did add a little bit of more water to it, and it did thicken up much more as it was reconstituting. Next, I just dunked in some ends of sourdough bread that I found. The egg mixture was still a little clumpy, but that was okay. It actually worked out really well. I just put them in a pan with some hot butter and just let it cook away. It actually smelled so good. Someone definitely needs to invent smell-o-vision. They browned up really nicely. I was a little concerned because the pumpkin, it was like a very thick consistency, but it turned out really well. I found some whipped cream in the fridge from Christmas still, and I just sprinkled some cinnamon and a little bit of syrup on top. And let me tell you, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but oh my goodness, it was so good. The sourdough bread in this recipe, it takes it to the next level. Way better than regular French toast. So I had a whole bunch of leftover egg mixture. So I rummaged through my freezer to see if I could find any bread cubes that I had chopped up, because I normally do keep stale bread. I'll chop it up for making stuffing. Turns out this wasn't bread. It was actually chiffon cake. I had made a trifle for Chaz's birthday in November, and these were the leftover pieces. So I just threw them on in there, I thinned out the egg mixture a little bit with more water, and I dumped it right on top, kind of like a bread pudding. And I just gave it a good stir and sprinkled it with some cinnamon and added a little bit of brown sugar and then some little dollops of butter. And I baked it at 350 for about 25 minutes. It was about 25 minutes, I think, by the time I pulled it out. It was delicious. I would probably not put the cinnamon or the brown sugar on the top next time, just because it was it reminded me of eggshells, but it was just the brown sugar was kind of crunchy, and I didn't like that very much, but it tasted really, really good. The cake actually worked really well, and it was just the perfect sweetness. I didn't add any other sugar to this. It was really a nice bread pudding consistency. As you can see, it held together really great, even for cake, chiffon cake. I often do that with cake, by the way. In the summer, I will make chiffon cakes to use up my eggs, because I can use 7 eggs in a recipe, and then I just grab them for making little parfaits or trifles. I'll just leave the cake whole and then chop it up as I need it, and it's so handy. It was so good. More whipped cream, more cinnamon, on point. So my intention was to make sure we had a lot of varieties of really quick and easy things, such as French toast, or something that I could just dump together and cook if we're in a camper or camping situation. The reason I'm thinking camper is because we do a lot of jet boating. We like to go up rivers all over and explore. Get off the beaten path. And so we want to take stuff that's light, and we want to take stuff that's easy but also nutritious. What I've been doing is I've been preserving my harvest, which I grow a lot of food. I have 2 greenhouses back there and a large garden. This is the first year for my big greenhouse, but we grow most of our own vegetables. And so when as I bring this food in, I've been either canning it, freezing it, or freeze drying it. So as I'm working through the pantry, I'm learning what is working well, what my family likes, dislikes, what I need to grow more of in the coming season, and what can I do with freeze-dried stuff that's gonna taste good, be convenient, and that is shelf stable. So those are some of the things that I've been working towards during this challenge. I decided that I was going to go pick up a few things from the grocery store. Even though that this is a pantry challenge and it's the no spend challenge, I did realize and recognize that I do need to go pick up a few essential items that would be beneficial for my family. So I took the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful day, the sun shining, and the beautiful hoarfrost that we have here in northern Alberta today. And I just enjoyed the scenery and enjoyed a day to go get a few items. My goal was to pick up some avocado oil, some garlic, and spinach. Unfortunately, 2 of those items were still not in stock, and our grocery store has a lot of bare spaces where the items that I would essentially use typically would be. And so I did find a few items on sale, which was definitely worth the trip. So I just came back from the grocery store, and I did kind of like my cheat for today for this week. I needed some ingredients, and so I'm not regretting the decision because I got a lot of this stuff on sale. Most of it was on sale, and so I'm really excited to have been able to do that. But there's still items that I wasn't able to get, such as spinach and such. The shelves are bare again. So, a few things that are staples that we try to have weekly for our, fresh eating were not available. But this is what I have. This is some of it I got for canning recipes that I have going on. But I just wanted to kind of add this into this vlog. So I spent $45.85 for this stuff here at our grocery store, and it was all on sale. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope comment below what you would make with freeze-dried pumpkin. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, by the way, if you like this kind of content, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to come back for more, please subscribe and hit the bell. Take care. So I'm going to just kind of walk you through what I paid. This was on sale. I am out of balsamic vinegar, and to see it, I wasn't going to buy any, but I seen it was on sale. It is a 500 milliliter bottle and I got it for $4.98. I still was not able to get any avocado oil. Avocado oil, I usually have to drive an hour to a neighboring town because they don't normally have it, but I was hopeful that they would because I would really like to have avocado oil, but I had to scratch it off my list today of an essential that I needed. Large grapefruits, I got 3 of them and they were on sale as well, and I paid $1.96 for them, which was really amazing because usually I pay that for 1. So I'm really glad that I was able to pick those up. And something that a lot of people don't know, if you are not familiar with the Northern Lights, one of the things that some people up here do when we have big storms like solar storms, we often will eat oranges to help it helps regulate the body a little bit. A person doesn't get so fatigued when you eat citrus, like specifically grapefruit really seems to help a lot. So I got some celery stalks and they were $5.98 for 2, so $6 for the 2 of these. I wanted to make some soups and stuff like that, and Chaz likes to take celery sticks in his lunch. And so I wanted to get a little bit more than just the freeze-dried stuff that I have on hand. Cucumbers on sale, and they were 2 for $4, and they're huge, like massive, meaty things. So we went with that. Some garlic. This is Alberta grown garlic, so it's local to our province. A 0.39 kg, and it's $29.90 a kg, so it cost $11.66. So $11.66 for this garlic right here. This little bit. Ginger root, I paid $1.19 for the ginger. Yeah, ginger root was $1.19 because it's 0.12 kg and it's $9.90 a kg, so $1.19. Carrots, these, I thought I had more carrots, and for Chaz's lunch there's not a lot of really good eating carrots. There's lots of that are wilty, so I wanted to make sure he had some for lunch, and then like for taking in his lunch kit as carrot sticks. And these are organic carrots, $5.99, and it is a 2-pound bag of carrots. These guys, they were on sale. Some of them are wilting. These were the best ones that I could pick, but you can see they're definitely, this one has a spot on it, it's rotten. This is just the type of produce we have, but they were on sale, so I definitely got to use them up today. But for the peppers, there was 0.795 kg, and they're $8.13. So I actually paid $6.46 for the peppers. So $6.46 for these guys right here. So yeah, I wanted to use some in a dish that I wanted to make. And I wanted to get these because then I could use the ones that were on sale for making salsa. So even if I just chop them up today and throw them in the freezer, I can pull them out for salsa. And then I got some peppers on sale, right? Just have to chop out the bad spots and be good to go. I forgot to mention that I also bought myself a smoothie, and the price for that was $3.48 plus a 10-cent deposit fee and an ecology charge of 3 cents.